Alrighty, guys, the end is near. Let's get right to it. Chapter 16 of 16, Devil's Deal. What's going to happen? Let's find out. Am I going to be able to keep my hawk? Here we go. Ending, opening. Let's see what we got here. Milton tries to push the invisible barrier with all his strength, but nothing happens. He is still trapped. A magical seal. How interesting. See, I might have a trick or two up my sleeve too, my friend. Mock Milton. Let's mock him, why not? Looks like someone can't bring himself to leave me, huh? Isn't there some rule about not getting too attached to those you try to fool? Oh, he's mad. For the first time, you see the slightest hint of confusion on the Milton's face. He straightens his back and tries to smile at you, flashing his white teeth. Well, he did, yeah. Now, let me start this renewed conversation of ours by saying how happy I am you are here with us today. I know you think you've won, but let me tell you that there are some people unhappy with you. So they helped us draw a few lines on the rooftop, and here you are, my friend. Trapped like a little dark bird in a cage. Would you like to make me a bet here, I bet? You're not leaving anytime soon? You'll call Felix? You've underestimated us. Let's do that. So very interesting. Pray, tell me, what exactly you drew? A pentagram, I suppose? I know it's that nasty wench Diana. Well, tell her that for a demon of my rank, a pentagram holds no power. I'm right here, handsome. You can say it to my face. Why do you think I am a schoolgirl, of course? It's a effing centigram. Sepagram. I'm not some newbie here. Right. Do accept my apologies, fair lady. So what do you want from me, young Reed? Let me say first, world peace is outside my domain. I do not concern myself with boring crap like that. He's trying to sweet talk you now, Reed. Shouldn't I? Isn't that the purpose of this little endeavor of yours? You are not breaking out of this. You are already born me to a slow death, fair wench. I wonder what Big Boss downstairs will say when you run back home with your tail between your legs. Now, I wouldn't go that far. Shall I remind you that I still have loyal friends who are eager to serve me? You're welcome to try, Milton. We've got time. You watch as Milton fishes his phone out of the inner pocket of his suit with his elegant long fingers. He dials a number. Felix, my precious young friend, I might need your assistance now. Would you mind leaving our darling Carrie alone for a moment and returning to this lovely college of yours? I shall need you to go up on the roof and erase whatever symbol you see there. Simply detach the lines and that shall suffice. Goes without saying, there shall be a handsome reward, my friend. Milton checks the time on his pocket watch, which looks like an antique artifact. Now that we have a few minutes to kill, how shall we entertain ourselves? For a minute or two, each of you stand there with your arms crossed at your chest and eager to engage in a silent game of exchanging deadly stares. Milton is the first to look away. According to my calculations, the seal will drop any time soon. Any last words, my friend? Just two. You lost. I wouldn't waste your energy if I were you. You've already lost. How so? Because my girl D here is a true badass. She taught me a cool new word, exorcism. Did I say it right? You bet you did, buddy. You're a natural at this art. Yeah, what a shame. I hate to think how you'll be mocked once you're back home, Milton. They'll say, here comes the one who lost to a couple of college kids. You'll become a cautionary tale for little demons in schools. So eager to ruin me, sweet Diana. Diana lets out a chuckle, but quickly composes herself. She then starts murmuring a spell in Latin. Milton's eyes roll back in his head for once. You read fear in his voice. His body begins to smoke. No, let us calm down for a moment. I like you much more when you try to cooperate, Milton. Indeed, my friend, I shall give you another victory. What is this wish you want me to fulfill? Now we're talking. Let me think. I want you to swear that you'll never harm a single human being ever again, whether directly or indirectly by your actions or through the actions of others. Milton watches you through hooded eyes. You can't decide whether he is amused or angry. Is that all? Well, if you insist. Let's see, you can throw in a box of chocolates. I wish for the endless love of a pretty girl. I'm going to do the box of chocolates. Let's do that. That you can buy with your own money. Youth these days, such a waste of imagination and talent. Quit mocking, speak the words. Very well, my friend, your wish is my command. Hereby I promise not to harm a single human being ever again, whether directly or indirectly by my actions or through the actions of others. Milton flashes a wolfish smile at you, and despite knowing that he can't take a step towards you, a cold shiver runs down your spine. Now, with my promises given, I shall be freed of this ridiculous seal. And allow me to remind you, my precious young reader, I follow my promises to the letter. What is that supposed to mean? Milton simply shrugs. He looks surprisingly relieved. Fare you well, my friend. We shall meet again soon. He turns on his heel to leave, but suddenly stops. One final question, if I may. I would love to know the names of those who helped you with the drawings. Wow, you can't harm them or take any revenge? Simple curiosity. Sounds like a pretty neat planning was done here. I did not sense any traps at all when I stepped in. But now you claim that there have been hundreds of invisible centigrams all over the place. 'Cause my girl D here is a real effing genius. Always also a planning genius, thanks. Teamwork, Milton. You should try that sometimes. I'll see. So will you satisfy my curiosity? Nah. This curiosity, I'm gonna let him know. Should I let him know? Yeah, let's let him know. Why not? You see, there's a fine line when you play with good people. They might be trapped by their oath, but they are still good people who want to help. Is that so? Yep, you remember charming Felicia and honest Dr. Foreman, right? They helped drove you into this trap, Milton. They all helped us complete the half-drawn septagrams, right after you stepped in. How compelling. I shall remember that. Also remember that sometimes people are stronger than their fears. And you can use their mistake to change for the better, but you'll never get it. Now you can go. Very well, my friend. You've won this time, but as I said, I shall be delighted to meet you again. Oh, and before I forget, please pass my warmest regards to your precious mother. I believe you will meet her soon. How can you say something like that and leave? Whatever, I don't want to know. See, I should have saved those gems for that. That was stupid. I won't get anything but more lies from you. Suit yourself, my friend. I'll see you again very soon, trust me. The game is still on, my friend. Well, Milton bids you farewell with a polite bow that looks too are ecstatic and out of time, you resist the temptation to return the courtesy. A nagging question pops up in your mind. Why do I have a feeling that we've missed something in our wording? With the likes of him, you can never be too cautious. Enough worries, it's time to celebrate. Right. I don't think it is time to celebrate. Before you can leave, Miss Dawson asks you to see her in her office. Reed, thank you for coming. I wanted to talk to you. Sure, what is it, Miss Dawson? I must say that now I do see the reason you had to change the script. I wanted to congratulate you. Your victory over Milton was quite impressive. Thank you. Surprised your words sound more like a question. You know there is something on her mind. Now tell me what's really on your mind, Miss Dawson. Also remember that I remain neutral. I was never on Milton's side and never helped him. Why are you telling me this, Miss Dawson? For a moment, the impressive woman looks tiny and shy. She stirs uncomfortably and gives you a guilty look. I want to ask you not to mention to your mother that I tried to, seduce you. Whoa, my mother, she's been gone for over 15 years. Why would you even mention her? Please, Reed, please just promise me that. I know her wrath. I wouldn't want to experience it in any way. What's this mean? All right, Miss Dawson, I can assure you that you have nothing to worry about. I shall hope so, but you'd be surprised how rapidly things can change in our world. Why do I have a feeling that by our world she does not mean the human world? Miss Dawson, I'd give you my word, but in exchange, I don't have no gems, so we can't do nothing. You know what? Never mind, Miss Dawson. I've learned way too much for one day. I'll go now. All right, take care, Reed. Well, after a day of rest, you expect Diana and Manuel to visit you, summarizing everything. Manuel shows up first, driving your father's car. Good as new. I bet it didn't look this sexy even on the day it was bought. It looks great. Thanks, bro. You are a magician. Dad is going to be so happy. It's the least I can do, man. So they got that out of the way. Where's Diana now? Manuel comes in and is about to close the door behind him. Leave it open. Diana is also on her way. Then I'll lock it. Can't deprive the girl of the pleasure of letting herself in, can we? I swear she's gotten under your skin, man. A moment later, the two of you hear the sound of Diana's motorcycle. As expected, she easily picks the lock and walks in. Knock, knock. See, I've learned some manners. You're incorrigible. That's why you love me. Enough praising each other. What do we do now? Well, guys, here's what we've got now. My dad is fine and money is intact, and I guess I'm off the hook for now. Carrie is safe too, as Milton now can't harm her. And her future superhero baby is safe for now. Man, the world must know about us one day. Yeah, she's still dating Felix, though, and that bastard owes a favor to Milton, so there's still a big problem there. And don't forget Betty. She also has a deal with Milton, so we still have at least two problems. Right, and also I owe a favor to one person that I need to pay sometime soon. You've got to be kidding me. Manuel manages to stop Diana before she launches at you. They both look at you with their mouths open in surprise. It's not that bad. I just owe Felix a date in exchange for her helping me. All right, I'm sure you'll survive that date, or will you? I bet he'll enjoy it even more if he won't admit it. Even if he won't admit it. Right, that leaves us Foreman. Did the doctor ask for anything for his help? Nothing at all. Dr. Foreman is a good guy. He was all too happy to even the score with Milton. Well, now that Milton's promise is in safety as well. He's in safety as well. D, I want to ask you about this strange black flame thing I saw around Betty and Miss Dawson. What do you know about it? You remember the two women and the strange halo of flame around them. Yeah, what's up with that? Look at that. Looks pretty scary, doesn't it? It looks pretty scary. I don't know much about it, but from what you tell me, it reminds me of Scuba Doo, whatever, Scuba Boo. They are female demon feasting on lust and sexual pleasure. Okay, whatever that means. Nasty creatures. Yeah, I've read about that somewhere. Ask her to continue. Do you know anything about them? One thing that I do know for sure is that mortals are not supposed to see their aurora. It's invisible to human eyes. Unless there's at least a drop of demon blood in the person's vein or some kind of connection to the world of darkness. That means my mother's in the world of darkness. Like my blood oath. Yeah, something like that. So I guess it's just the oath that helped you see their true selves. I see. Damn, this is unsettling. That leaves me with my final question on this matter. I've seen books that seem invisible to others. They were left on a bench in the park. Any idea about that? Yeah, I've heard rumors about it. They call those letters from the other side. You know, it's kind of a direct mail, but it's in a magical way. They might give you a hint or two on something. Whoa, some demon was helping me or something? It could have been a demon. It couldn't be a demon or just anyone. It could have been a demon or just anyone from the other side. It has to be a blood relative for this magic to work. So it was my mother. That's what I figured, I guess. This makes it even weirder. Could that have anything to do with Mom? Milton mentioned something about her. This is too much for now. I'll think about it later. For a moment, you are lost in your thoughts, but Diana clears her throat and brings you back to reality. So, guys, now that the big problem is solved, can I count on you to help me resolve Felix and Betty's deals? I kind of love working with the two of you. You and Manuel look at each other, exchanging silent words. Neither of you looks happy to jump into another fight with the dark. I'm out, man. I'm sick of theater, literal and demons. Literature and demons. I'm getting back to repairing cars for a living. Such a wasted talent. D, me too. I still need to figure out what's happening in my life. Yeah, I get it. Anyway, I'll leave my old cell phone. You can reach me if anything happens. Sure thing, we'll be in touch. Diana gives you and Manuel hugs as she leaves. She kicks the door open and you wince. Some people never learn. Bro, I'm going too. I haven't had the chance to test drive my shiny new pickup. Yeah, it's a mean machine. What can I say? I've got great friends. A moment after Manuel leaves, the doorbell rings again. You are almost sure one of them has forgotten something, but to your surprise, you see Kyle holding a huge cake in his hands. Kyle? What are you doing here? I'm sorry to show up unannounced. I asked for your address from my friends at the lottery office. I want to thank you. You've literally saved my life. He hands you the huge cake, and your stomach rumbles. I've been so nervous recently that I didn't even feel hunger. Thank you, Kyle. So, what's the story behind this? Let's do that. Kyle lowers his gaze and blushes. I hate to confess it, but at some point I was thinking about ending my life. Suicide seemed the only way out. I'm sorry to hear that. But with your help, everything is fine now. I make ends meet, and I'm even thinking about becoming. I make ends meet, and I'm even thinking about becoming a food blogger. Oh, whoa, I've heard those bloggers make quite a living. So far, so good, and I'm endlessly grateful to you for your help. You exchange a few words and Kyle leaves. Looks like it's never a bad idea to do something good. I'm happy that things are sorted out for almost everyone now. I guess. Your father has been discharged from the hospital. Together, the two of you take a ride in your fully restored muscle car. You still haven't told me where we're going. This counts as kidnapping. Relax, Dad. Remember, I promised that we'd drive to the sea and enjoy tequila and sunset and book talk. Book talks. It's a bright day, the sun is shining, and everyone is healthy and happy. Ah. Well, the sea is ahead of us. You'll find the tequila bottle in the glove compartment, and the endless talks are guaranteed. Right. Son, you never explained to me why you asked me to come to your college with a car, with a can of paint, and a UV flashlight. Oh, it was just a backup plan, Dad. What's that mean? In case I wasn't a good judge of a person's character. Which turns out that I am. I'm pretty damn good. You are the best, son. For a moment, you both fall silent. There is a question that you are aching to ask your father. Looks like no better time than now. Dad, we need to talk about something. I need you to tell me who and what my mother is. So if you're asking, then you need to know something. I need to hear it from you. Your father hesitates for a long moment. Your hands are trembling. You stop the car to calm yourself and turn to look at your father. Your mother is a miracle. She's the best thing to ever happen to me. But also, she's not exactly human, of course. We knew this was going to happen. No surprise there. What does that make me then? Like her, you're also not fully human, son. Uh-oh. Damn it. It's a long story that I'll tell you some other time. But but you should know that your mom is a creature of darkness. She is a supernatural being and an amazing, loving person. Dad, I'm not even sure what that means. I don't know. I don't think I want to know. Let's explain everything, please. Your mom, Lily, is a demoness who fell in love with a mortal. Oh. Is that something forbidden? She had to return to hell to ensure that people she loves, especially you, son, remain safe. Oh my. For a moment, your mind is blank, but as the initial shock passes, you start thinking clearly. I have asked Milton to swear not to harm any single being, but what of those that aren't human exactly? Did I walk into a trap again? Feels like I can't stay out of this no matter what I do. Son? Dad, I need a moment to make a call. You find the old cell phone Dana lent you and dial the number. Here we go. Oh, come on. Really? So there's going to be a part 2. Okay. Alrighty, guys. There you have it. So that's going to be the end of book 1. There's going to be a book 2, I guess. Eventually, if there's not already, I don't know. But anyway, that's the end of it, people. It leaves with a cliffhanger. So that's it, guys. We'll see you next time for another book. I don't know what we'll be doing next, but thanks for watching this. And have yourselves a great day as always. Hopefully there's a book 2 out. If there's not, I guess we'll wait for it. But as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. And we'll see you guys next time.